Okay, let me off this side. Let me off here. I think we're good.
We're live.
Finally.
We're live.
Yeah.
Okay. And there's no echo, which is nice.
Finally.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
finally,
I
because
think I knew
usually,
why it was echoing. I know why it was echoing. I was on the same channel and we were trying to go live.
so you were the cause of all the issues.
That was the problem.
All right, well,
Sorry guys. We are back now on live. Please forgive us. It was some little
technical
how do
difficulties.
I put it? Uh-huh.
I'm raising this thing up a little bit. This thing's like I have it 2 feet in the air right now. This tripod
Like this is okay.
looks okay.
Yeah.
I just don't want it to fall over. If it falls over, it'd be a bad day in paradise. So, what's up, everybody? I hope you're not watching the stream on another device.
No, me, I'm just trying to see if I can see comments. Because like this I can't see comment anyway. When they type, I'll sit down there.
We'll see comments
Okay,
when they
guys, we are back live. Please, when you join the live, please click on the like button.
be
Comments.
live. So it's Sunday. It's the Lord's Day. Well, every day is the Lord's Day, but Sunday is the
Okay.
day we you know mainly celebrate the Lord. Um, And then we have Reddit talks, which there's always some spicy Reddit talks about relationships, or am I the a hole, or am I overreacting? And there's a lot of like I got a good one here. Am I overreacting? My friend, male 22, is dating a high schooler, 17. Now,
Right now.
yeah,
Just hold on. Let's have a little more audience in the house.
and that's 11
Then we
hours
can
old. Don't worry about it. That's 11. That's good for the rewatchers. That's 11 hours old. Um, and it's got 3,000 comments.
wow.
Are you seeing the monetization sign on this?
I can't see it from here anyway. I'm just seeing how many people and how many likes we have.
Let me go to
Let me check studio. Maybe I'll see from studio.
No, I got it. It's good.
Yeah.
What he would do.
Yeah, ads
Day
are showing up.
he would install Pi on his computer without
Okay.
spending a dime because it's 100% free. Day 2, he
To
I'm
press
going to.
any other thing. Because
because it's
everything from laptop is popping in this way. We have 3 people in the house. Welcome, guys, to the live.
We got
MGO
MTO.
Creations.
Welcome, welcome. We got Trim
Welcome, Trim. Welcome.
something something. Yep. If you come in, smash the like. It's free. If you're just gonna come in, bounce out, just hit the like when you do it.
It's
It
free.
pushes us
You're
out
not
a little.
you're not paying for that.
Not paying for it. So don't be cheap. It's free, so don't be cheap. Doesn't cost a dime.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Welcome to
So
our Sunday live. We're from Sam. We're from the
um,
United States.
we are from Earth. Where are you from? You could see you're
That
asking
kind of.
questions. You're on the channel. You can see how many subscribers we have. Look on the channel. Like what kind of questions are these?
I think for today, let's just let's just have some leniency. If not, we know what to do.
You're from India? Oh, that's wonderful. Never been there. She's been there. I never been there.
Where in India are you from?
Well, depends what part of India. India's got a lot of people. They got more people than China. They got the most people in the world. So I've seen.
Between China and India, who is the highest in population? Tamil Nadu. Okay, Tamil Nadu. I don't know. I've never heard of that place before. I know of Mumbai and
Well, it's gonna
um.
say we have to have over 1K if we want to be monetized. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Okay.
nowadays with
Mm,
YouTube, you can monetize. You can get super chats. If you get 500 subscribers, you can get super chats, but you can't have ads
yeah.
on videos. For that, you need over 1,000, and then 4,000 watch hours.
Yeah.
So this is a channel we used to go live on quite a bit. Then we took a break, and we're getting back into it little by little. That's
Mm-hmm.
basically it. We're that's it. Just chilling, talking, shooting the breeze with the people. Relaxing. I got my tea over here,
Yeah.
my guava tea, which I'm going to put some honey in a minute, because I'm a little bit under the weather, a little bit sick. So, you want to start us off with some type of topic? Do you have a topic you want to talk about on Reddit? Are you frozen? What happened to you? Or are you just staring at me for the hell of it? Yeah, she may come back. Hey, you're back now. From that, your nice name, sir, man. And I'm echoing again.
You're echoing again.
What'd you do over there?
I didn't do anything. That's not my fault. Then if
You
you're
went off and came back on.
my network tripped off, and then I used my Wi-Fi from my other phone. That's what happened.
Chicken butt. Chicken butt. I remember chicken butt.
Chicken butt. Oh man, my network is crazy today.
But we can't do this live if this echo's going to be here. What's up, chicken butt? All is good. Hopefully all is well with you and the family. Yeah, we've been good. Here she goes again. When she's off, I don't echo. When she comes back on, I echo. So I'm looking on the laptop. Let me put it to live and see what happens. I'm looking on the laptop. Let me put it to live. See. And it still shows her picture on the laptop that she's on the live frozen. But on the phone, where we're streaming from, it doesn't show. Why are you smoking? I'm not smoking, I'm vaping. A little bit of a difference. Why not? You can smoke on YouTube. I'm echoing again, dude.
No, that's not my fault. Please, I don't know what's going on. My
And your
network is
sound
not
now is
stable.
very low. We're getting good people on here.
Not stable.
Get them out, people. I'm echoing. It's always when I go live with you that there's something.
Last time we went live, did you have any
I can't
issues?
even
Because
hear
my
your voice
Wi-Fi was still
anymore.
working.
I can't hear your voice. I can hear
Okay,
you,
let
but
me
the
let me click on.
yeah.
Hello. Let me click on the link and come back.
You want to do what?
Click on the link and come back.
Didn't you just do that 3 times?
Just now, no, I've not clicked on the link
All right,
since.
go off and click on the link and see if you can do that. When you go off, when you're not on here, I don't echo. Regular shit. So it's something to do from your side.
Okay, let me come back.
But you're right, Trem. I shouldn't be smoking anything. You're right. You're right. Now I'm gonna have my guava tea, which is good for my health because I'm a little bit under the weather. So sitting here watching some playoff football. Buffalo is crushing Denver now, which I was hoping Denver, even though Denver made it. I love you. Oh, well, that's nice. Well, I can't say I love you too because that's the love of my life right there. And appreciate you being here though. No, we got 3 football games today. The second game, I forget what the hell it is. I forget what any of the games are. Let me see if I can go on this phone over here. I thought she was going off. Let me see if I can click her off the screen. There we go. See if she comes back. When she's off, I don't echo. So McKenna. Sounds like a girl's name, but you never know in this day and age. Let me go to Yahoo Sports on this phone. See if she comes back. She's gonna come back, but I hope I don't echo. Hey, Michelle! Long time no see. And I'm echoing again. Something from you. Yeah. Do you remember Michelle, or you don't know Michelle? Michelle. You know what that reminds me of? Dodgeball. Michelle. You know? Michelle is from the Captain Cadets. No, Michelle for a long time, many years, since before COVID. But I'm echoing, and I don't want to echo. Yeah, it has been a while for sure. Well, look at this. Buffalo's in the red zone again. First, the second game is the Packers and the Eagles. Um, I know a lot of people are going to be mad at me about that because I know a lot. Then the 8 o'clock game is the Commanders at the Bucs. Am I echoing, chat? Anybody in the chat? Am I echoing or do I? Irene's having network issues because she's. But if I'm not echoing for you guys, I am going. I know it because the last stream we did, somebody said. Irene, can you hear me?
Echoing. I wonder echoing.
Something to do with your side. What are you doing over there?
I'm using to join the stream. I'm not using our channel to join.
Are you sure you're not playing that they're live on your laptop right next to you or your other phone? You're not playing it on anything else.
I'm not tired because
Say hi to me.
I know if I
Michelle,
to
say hi.
cheer, so I'm having this
Say hello.
Hello. Can you guys even hear me? Hello,
Not
Michelle.
really. I
Happy New
can't
Year
hear
to
you. I can't hear you. Before was great. Now I'm again.
Wow.
I think you have to go off and let me do this live myself. You're off. Let me see if I hit this mute button. She keeps cutting out and you're echoing. Okay. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's not going to make a difference. Maybe can I go out and come back? I don't think I can because I started the live. See, we're not using StreamYard anymore. We're going through YouTube Direct, which is better because it brings in more people. The only thing is you can only have 2 people on the stream. You can't have, multiples like with StreamYard. But StreamYard doesn't push out your videos and lives like YouTube Direct does. So, but it's not working very well. Like my Wi-Fi is some of the best Wi-Fi in the damn country here. I get 400 megabits download per second speeds. So my connection's not an issue. I don't know what she's doing. Let me see if I can click her icon. There we go. Okay. Am I still echoing right now that she's gone, or am I good? She must have lost connection because you're not echoing anymore. See, but I don't want to do the damn live myself. I need my ride or die with me. I need her with me. I can't sit here and I used to do lives myself, but it's not fun, without her. And this is the 5th time we've ended and restarted the live today. So I don't know. Now I'm putting a little bit of honey into my guava tea. A little bit of the honey here. Stop and Shop brand, honey. Good. Let's see if she tries to come back on, because she has the link to come back in, but whatever's going on her side is causing me to echo. Here she comes. Oh, I'm afraid. I'm afraid now. Hey, what's up, Rich? How are you? Happy New Year to you too. Hopefully you're good and the family's good. We're great. You know, Irene's having some technical difficulties because when she comes on, she'll either freeze and she's causing me to echo. So we're on YouTube Direct, go live together, instead of StreamYard, only because it pushes the live out more, as opposed to using, StreamYard. So yeah. Let's see if she can, I told her not to get rid of her Wi-Fi setup that she had, but she did. And now she's got to go straight through data, and her data, or it says add. So maybe this will make a difference. Let me see when she comes back in. All right. Are you there? You come in and you freeze right away? I told you not to get rid of your Wi-Fi setup. Can't hear you. If you need help, blink twice. Can you hear me? I can't hear a damn thing you're saying. Are you on mute? I told you not to get rid of your Wi-Fi, and look what's going on. Look what's happening. Should have never got rid of your Wi-Fi. Now we can't do no more decent lives. This is going to take place all the time. She's lagging for sure. She's definitely lagging. I think it's like she's on mute. Irene, hit the microphone button, dude. You're on mute. We got to be able to hear you. Even though you're lagging, we should still be able to hear you. We could try StreamYard, but it's not gonna. Oh, here she goes again. But it's not gonna push out the live like YouTube Direct does. Like she went live yesterday on her channel when the boys was at Karate Talk.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
I think it's better now. I hope
Everything's
so.
because I'm not echoing and we can hear you clear as day. Praise the Lord.
Oh, hallelujah.
I hope it stays.
I hope so.
I was just telling everybody that, you went live yesterday on your channel and it was very clear. You were live for like 2 hours
Yeah.
and you got
Yes.
no echo, no lag. Hell yeah. That's what we want there. Yeah, that's what we
I
want.
hope it stays.
So, you did a 2-hour live on your channel yesterday. You got 250 viewers. That's damn good,
No, it was 1 hour and 30 minutes.
And
I went
250
live.
That was excellent, So, all right. So now we're good. So we're at the 19
Thank
minute
God.
mark. We spent 19 minutes jerking around. So we really didn't start this live yet. So, what channel is the next game on? Let me see. Hold on. Second game is on Fox. The third game at 8 is on NBC, and tomorrow's game. I feel so bad for. I mean, let's pray for the people in California. First off, 16
Yeah.
people lost their lives. Many people have lost their homes. Everything's destroyed. So our prayers go out to the people of California. That's first and foremost. That's a horrible situation. And then
Yeah.
their football game, the Rams waited for their team to make the playoffs. Now that game is being moved to Arizona. I was telling Irene, I said, how many people do you think are going to go from California to Arizona for that game? Not many. Only the wealthy people are going to get on a plane and go. The other 90%, I feel bad for those people. That's like me waiting for the Dolphins. They make the playoffs. And then all of a sudden they say, oh, we moved your game, a couple states over, you know.
Mhm.
So they're playing with Arizona. I think that where the Arizona Cardinals play their game. So that game is tomorrow, the Vikings and the Rams. So let's turn to Channel 5 and get ready for this second game. So, yeah, you have a topic you want to start us off with? Let me go back to Reddit.
No, yeah, you can do yours. Go
Oh,
fighting Irish. um, the people of California, my prayers, my heart goes out to you guys. Well, is for those that lost their homes. I know they lost a lot of things inside the house. Some of them have lost some of their credentials, Some lost their money inside the house, those houses.
everything,
But as
yeah.
long as you have your life, you can restart again.
Hmm.
That's because we over here we say when you have life, you have hope. So I know they can restart.
Yeah. Okay. Am I over?
Natural disaster is not always easy to go off, go out of.
Yeah.
Devastating fires. Yes. Last year it was Canada that was having these issues of fires everywhere,
I heard
you
the
know.
uh, I heard the coach of the Los Angeles Lakers, JJ Redick. He was one of the people that lost his one. Well, I'm sure he owns multiple houses in different states, but his house was burnt down by the fires too. The coach of the Lakers, and all their games have been postponed too. The Lakers, Sacramento Kings. The LA Kings for hockey. All the sports. Everything's being canceled for them. Um, Okay, it says, am I overreacting? My boyfriend, 25, seems insecure about me going to see a therapist.
Hmm.
And then there's a text conversation between the two of them, which I'll read some of them. Um, it says, I have an appointment with my new therapist tomorrow, so I'll be out 10 to 12 ish, depending on how long the appointment goes on for. And then he says, I told you that you don't need to see a therapist. She goes, yeah, I know, but I want some extra help with the issues I've been having. He says, I took like 4 psych classes in college. I can help you. She goes, I'd rather just be a professional. I don't know. I need to work some things out with myself and on my family. He goes, I don't get why you can't just talk to me about it. I know you've been having issues, but I don't get why you need to let another guy hear about them instead of me. Is she overreacting? Let's see.
He's
Fires
overreacted.
on par for the course in Cali, kind of like hurricanes in Florida. Just terrible. Yeah, especially with the 3-month droughts and all those winds they've been
Hmm.
having. Yeah, it's true. Like I was telling Irene about, certain spots that get the tornadoes, and the earthquakes. Like Cali gets earthquakes too. They get fires and they get
Wow.
earthquakes.
Hmm.
So imagine that you like if you're sitting at your dinner table having dinner and everything around you just starts shaking. All the picture frames falls off the walls and all your dishes fall out of the cabinets. That's a scary damn thing. Um,
I've never experienced that in my life, and I don't pray to.
yeah,
So that guy is overreacting. The
yeah,
guy on the Reddit is overreacting, and it sounds and looks dangerous because I always like to ask people, can your husband or your wife be your therapist? I always ask people.
I've lived in the West and the
I've
South.
lived in the West and the South.
Very,
Very
in the
dry
South.
there and very
Yeah, absolutely. All over there, the Midwest from like you know the Midwest out like all those states like Wyoming, Nevada, Arizona, New Mexico, California, Washington State. All those states is is where they get that type of stuff. Yeah, because there's
So
no.
it's been a long time since it's rained there. Is that what the problem is?
I
It's
think
been a long time since it's rained there.
they said about 3 to 4 months. I think it was. Yeah.
My niece, my niece brother is one of the hot shots in California. Okay.
Oh, oh. Well, hopefully he's doing all right though, because I know a lot of hot shots lost their houses too, though. So you know, um, so hopefully they're doing okay.
Hmm. So I was asking, I said, can your wife or your husband be your therapist? Is it possible?
Um, well, yes and no. Um, not for like
Same with
I
me.
mean, for professional stuff, it all depends. If you're having like traumas, like childhood traumas now as an adult, your partner is not
Mm-hmm.
really going to be able to get you over the hump with that. You need to see a therapist. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
if it makes them feel better to see a therapist of the opposite sex, then do that. Like if I were to tell you I need to see a therapist, okay, but
Mm-hmm.
you don't want me to go to see a female therapist, I would see a guy. When you're at a therapist, it's like you see how it goes. The therapist is sitting here, and you're laying on a couch. You're not even looking at each other. You know, you're just talking your problems away, and they're
Mm-hmm.
listening. You know, that's basically it. I've myself never been to a therapist, so
A
I don't know.
therapist. But it's easy. It's easy to resolve if you're feeling insecure about your partner being with an opposite sex. Just go with your partner and have your experience also. Get to see what is going on there. Instead of you to shut the person off from getting help, it's
How are
best to
you?
go with the person.
You're gonna lay on the couch too with your partner as they're talking?
You're not going to lay on the couch because I've seen where couples go on therapies together, even if it's one person that has the therapy that needs the therapy. So I've seen the wife sits on the chair or the husband sits on the chair and then watch what is going on.
The initial one is face to face to get to know, but after that, it's the person like lays on a couch or sofa opposite the therapist, and the therapist is here, and they're laying that way, looking that way. They're not even looking at each other. So
But some therapies can be crazy. That's why some people are the way they are.
hmm
So if the guy is being insecure, he should go with the lady to the therapy and
yeah,
then see what is going on there. And that's it.
let me try to find a good topic. Let me go to the relationship section. Uh,
But
relationship
do you
advice.
know, we've had droughts here many times.
Don't
The
speak.
only thing
Don't
you will
speak.
be at risk of, hold on, hold on. The only thing you'll be at risk of during drought is snakes.
Okay.
Snakes and dusty weather. But to say you are going to have fires like that, nah.
The way they write things, like my 26
On
female,
Reddit, it's confusing.
30 male got me Pokemon cards for Christmas, and I can't let it go. Do I call it quits or work it out? But for context, my boyfriend and I have been together for 3 years since I've known him. Let me click on this. He has always loved Pokemon. Personally, I
Oh,
have no interest, but as his partner, I encourage his hobbies and support him. Kind of like you should do with my football instead of saying, "Why are you talking to me about football?" Hmm?
it's too
Encourage.
much.
Just like when you do your crocheting, oh, I don't. Yeah, I'm not a fan of either one. I'm not a fan of either
Yeah, I'm not
one.
a fan of any of those things too. It's because they're so creepy.
Yeah. So I encourage his hobbies and support him. This past Christmas, we had a few brief conversations about Christmas budgets and have mentioned to each other things we have been wanting. I knew packs were on the top of his list, so I made sure to get him some. I mentioned wanting a few beauty products and a specific hoodie. Well, Christmas comes around, and to my surprise, I opened my gifts, and the first one was a pack of Pokemon cards. She goes, "Okay, whatever."
Oh,
The next
wait.
a booster box of Pokemon cards. I stop and ask him if he's joking, because this must be a joke, right? Well, he smirks and tells me to keep going. I open my next gift. It was another booster box of Pokemon cards. He was full of excitement while I opened my gifts. That if those were my three gifts, I am not and never have been interested in Pokemon. After this, I told him I needed a moment to myself. I went to my bedroom and took a moment to gather my thoughts and lower my temper. When I came back to the living room, there he was on the floor. Both booster packs and the pack of cards he got me were opened and sprawled across the floor. I was in shock. Not, not only did he get me gifts that I didn't want, but he actually got them for himself and tried to play it off. I have been trying to move past this as I do not want to seem ungrateful, but I just can't believe he would do something like this. Every time I have tried to bring it up, this is a long conversation. He has told me how expensive those booster boxes were and how I made him feel bad for not appreciating my gifts. Am I being ungrateful or is he just a jerk? And there's 1,200
Well,
comments here. I would say he's being just a jerk because he's trying to force his hobby on her. He needs to,
yeah.
she accepts his hobby, which she said she encourages him with it, but he's got to encourage whatever she likes. Smart man, just saying. I would have cussed out though. Yeah, cuss. Exactly. You know. Um.
You know, some people like to live their childhood dreams in their relationship. This
Mhm.
guy might be that kind of a guy. He doesn't
So
care what you like. He just wants to relieve a lot of things.
yeah. So somebody in the comments wrote, "Reclaim your cards, sell them, and use the cash to buy your hoodie." Simple. You know.
But would the relationship continue after that?
That well, God only knows because I'm sure he'll get pissed off about that. You know. He won't be happy about that. He'll be like, "What'd you do with the Pokemon cards?" Because he wanted to play with them in the first place. I don't even know how you
Mm-hmm.
use Pokemon cards. I don't. I'm not interested in Pokemon cards. Is it a game? Like I don't
I
know.
think it's again there's a kind of way they play it.
Oh really? I have
Yeah.
no. Yeah.
And the guy doesn't care. Those are the kind of people that needs therapy, so they could grow out of whatever they have been living with.
Somebody else wrote. He has never paid long enough attention to you to get you gifts you may like. He didn't even have to pay attention. She literally wrote him a list. Couldn't have been any easier to pretend he gives a shit about her, which is true. It's somebody else
I say
wrote,
that because Christmas is for kids. Okay.
and I would much rather get nothing and give it to the kids, but that's me. Yeah, I mean, for adults, we pass around, slight gifts, but it's mainly for the kids, to believe in Santa Claus and the North Pole and all that. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's a fairy tale for the kids.
But do you know there are some adults that still want to see Santa Claus? Some adults they still
Yeah,
have that fairy tale about Christmas.
yes,
Some adults they've not lived it yet. So
yeah. Somebody else wrote, so you're telling me he's known and dated you for at least 3 years and has never paid attention long enough to get you gifts you may actually like? And your question if you want this for the rest of your life or not? Question mark, question mark, question mark.
that
That,
relationship is over, as far as I'm
that
concerned.
is the top comment with 8,000 likes. So that is the top comment, which is true. It's true. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I love Reddit discussions because you can go on Reddit discussions and read stuff like this all day. There is
Yeah.
millions and millions of things like this to read and react to.
But it's just that on Reddit, the ways they write their things is different from every other website. They will write their age. They just mix up everything. So you need to be really, really focused to be able to read out some of their topics.
Okay, well, you got to get one going here yourself. Get your phone going, please, and help me out here. I'm the only one. What are you doing? This you want the Reddit talks?
Let let me just see. Let me see if I'll see any quick topic. There, there is this one that was trending one time where they say love is when this, that, that. Let me see if I'll see it on Reddit. Um,
Because this is only going to be an hour live stream because it's going to be my dinner time. And 25 minutes. So we have 25 minutes left in this live stream. We're going to go for 1 hour.
okay. Reddit discussions.
I got one from the NSFW section. NSFW stands for not safe for work, and it could involve
Oh,
lewd details. And this one does. My boyfriend, 27 male, asks if I, 29 female, need a fuck buddy. Okay.
ah.
There's 51 replies. So let's go into the replies. Somebody wrote, if he got mad over the number, there is no way he really wants you to have one. Chances are he is gauging you for some reason, also known as testing you. Nothing else makes sense unless he cheated and feels guilty. Somebody else wrote, I think this is the most accurate answer, or he just wants an excuse to break up. Could be that he wants one too. Could be that he's already got one. Could be that he's okay with it. Some people are. Some people accept that in a long distance relationship, it's better to acknowledge that issue and do it with consent and understanding from your partner to prevent it from happening without consent and understanding. Some people are actually into it. Nobody can say but your partner. Then somebody wrote, this is a conversation you need to have with him to find out why he suggested it and what he wants for himself. Then somebody wrote, is that because he wants another F buddy or is he exploring cuckold? So yeah. I know, Michelle. What the
Okay, I
hell?
have one.
They get some
I
pretty
have
pretty
one here.
stuff in here. They really do. Okay, babe, go for it. I'm all ears.
Okay. This guy says he's 45. And they said after 2 years of dating, I, 45 male, decided to write out a list of things I want in a relationship. After a few short relationships and some weird dates, I decided I needed to filter better because, wow, my network is showing me I'm offline. Am I showing offline right now? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. After a short date and some weird dates, I decided to write and filter better because life is too short and I aim to be in a stable, loving, and long life relationship. And then number one is intelligence. But the person should also be patient and be able to compromise. Okay. Number two, naturally caring, especially towards children and animals. What if she doesn't like animals? What do you do? Are you going to trash her or throw her away? Similar sense of humor. Also able to laugh at themselves. Laugh at myself. Yes, sometimes I do laugh at myself. Takes care of her body. Good personal hygiene is physically attractive and sexually compatible. Okay. Does not drink nor smoke. And even if the person smoke, it should be once a week.
That's like asking me not to vape, every like 2 minutes. Yeah. I mean,
Can I have this kind of a list and tell you smoke once a week?
ain't never gonna happen. As it is, you get mad that I smoke a vape every 2 minutes. I mean, I did quit smoking cigarettes almost 3 years ago. August of
As long
2020.
as long as you're still bringing out vapor from your mouth, for me, you're still smoking,
2022,
baby.
right? Yeah, I quit August of 2022.
Yeah, that's 3 years now. Almost 3 years
Almost
in
three
terms
years.
of cigarettes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cigarette. Hmm.
So for vaping started after that, or you were doing both at the same time.
A little
So
bit.
vape has not you've not left vaping. I just pray one day I find a miracle. There
Yeah,
will be a miracle on that very soon.
it's definitely nice. It's to me, I mean, a lot of people and doctors will claim, oh, vaping's just as bad or even worse, but I don't think so because you don't smell
Please
like a
think so.
right?
Please think so. Please think
What?
so. Think so. Thank you. Please think so. Because I read an article where a father vapes and the wife also vapes. And then she just had a baby and they both were vaping inside the house. This
Look at
child
the
had lungs issue.
look at the chemical difference though. There's only three in here.
No, hold on. Let me finish this story about the article I read. Let me tell you the article I read, okay?
Tell us the red
Now the
are
baby now was rushed to the hospital. The baby had lung issue. What happened? The the father and the mother of this child were vaping inside the house. So the child was the one inhaling all this.
they trim you
So the
back.
doctor had to advise them. So the doctor had to advise them to stay outside whenever they want to vape and not inside the house because they are almost damaging their baby. So
Okay.
I don't think it's good. Yeah. Doesn't make sense to me to add moisture into your lungs. Same to me.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't. Okay. And then he said vape, even if he wants to smoke, it should be once a week. And then we have some shared interest, and she also has her own interest. Very good. Proactively shows interest in me and my well being, listens to me, supports me, and sometimes gives me advice. I like that one. I like that one.
Uh-huh.
And then he says, able to make cozy, comfortable, and happy home environment. This person is a homely person, the way I see. Communicates with me when I need a support and able to communicate openly. Okay. Emotionally stable, not self-centered, and minimal underlying mental health issues. Okay. He has a lot of comments. Now, the first comment, this person that commented is crazy.
So many,
This
so
person
many
says,
mm-hmm.
yeah, somebody said, find a space around you, get get some mud, and please create your kind of woman.
Get some what? Mud?
Mud and mold your kind of woman. Because maybe the person is thinking the list is not realistic, but to me, it's not unrealistic. It's okay. Something to walk around with.
Well, they do make life-size dolls nowadays. They're thousands of dollars, but you don't have to mold nothing out of mud. You can buy a life-size, you know, doll these days, robotic
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah, it's
Another
true.
person commented saying it's sick and is unreasonable. For me, what if you check yourself to see if you are the problem? You might be problematic. Well, some people that want a stable home might have this kind of list. Like if you've dated, you've seen a lot of craziness in relationships, in situationships, there's no way you would not want to write your own list
Yeah,
and
it's a
get
great.
focused and serious with someone.
Yeah,
Please, guys, when you join the live, please click on the like button. It's free. The likes are free. Thank you. Thank you.
you're
And then
welcome.
comment, let's know where you're watching us from. Let's know your temperature, your weather, how the weather is. And how is 2025 being so far? Sean, how is 2025 being so far for you?
Wonderful. You know, wonderful. Uh,
Yeah.
I'm starting new ventures. So it's been good. Can I read one now?
Yeah, you can. I'm done. I'm done with this one.
Okay, let me.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. Is it Michelle or Michael? No,
It's
Michelle.
not Michelle. Michelle.
Michelle.
Yeah,
Okay.
Michelle.
Okay. You can read your own now. Yeah, I was correct. See, I was correct. Sean, see what she wrote. I was
I
correct.
told you why I say it that way, because of dodgeball, when Ben Stiller gets on the back of the moped or whatever, and the other one comes up and goes,
I'm still
me,
correct.
you know.
Okay. Drop one from, am I the, the
No, I'm
AS for
I'm trying
this?
to relationship. My
Okay.
26 female partner and I'm 27 male is asking for me to initiate sex daily. Is this fair?
Ah,
So let me
that's too
read.
much now.
I go by whatever. That's I just love saying Michelle that way. I'm sorry. That's how I am. This is a long one to read too. Holy crap.
That's why, just cut it short, because if it's too long, it's not good for a read.
Okay. For context, we began dating this bitch January 2024. We just found out before Christmas I am pregnant. 10 weeks as of posting this. Before I became pregnant, we had a lull in our sex life. I didn't know why at the time, but now I have talked to him, and he has said he has no confidence and doesn't feel I am attracted to him, so he stopped trying to have sex with me. When we had sex lately, it only begins with me touching him or uh, like no, I'm not going to read all that, or performing, what on him, and then riding him. He has not really attempted to do things the other way around since before he lost confidence. Before this, he was pretty wild in bed, and I liked it a lot. But he has not even attempted to control us having sex lately. He keeps asking me to tell him what to do next and asking me to start it. This is very hard for me. More context. I have very, very bad morning sickness all day long, and I'm struggling to eat and drink. Last week, around 9 weeks pregnant, he lost his temper about me not initiating sex, saying I just keep choosing to go to sleep early, and slammed some items from the shelf onto the bed and broke a clothes hanger. He apologized
Mm.
later that night, and I rode him, and right after he finished, he stated that I need to initiate sex daily in order for him to regain his confidence. This instantly made me shut down. I have been the only one to initiate our sex lately, and I really wish he would try to make me feel good. This issue, I do not have a spontaneous sex drive. I need to be touched or teased to begin getting in that mindset, so it's very hard for me to imagine this is a solution. I also have past sexual trauma he is aware of, but I feel he doesn't really understand. I was assaulted as a young girl, maybe 10, again at 17, and once more when I was 21 in college. Following all that, I dated someone for 3 years in college who forced me to have sex when I didn't want to, guilted me to have sex, and would throw and break things to get what he wanted and manipulate me.
Mm.
I know I may need therapy, but what else can I do? I love my partner. He is usually very good with communicating and being rational. Is what my partner is asking for normal? Question mark. I generally don't know anymore because of my back-to-back terrible experiences with sex. I feel lost. I'm not going to get into the whole. It's a long ass thing. So
Yeah, that place is even enough. What you
so
got into is enough.
somebody wrote in the comments. So he waited until you were pregnant to show how abusive he is. How typical. Get out now. And then somebody else wrote, a lot of these comments are long too. Start with the anti network here on Reddit. The anti network? What the hell is that? I came to someone who had info on those groups. I'm in Oregon, so women are safe here, but I'd like to get involved in helping women from Idaho. The state has become RW hellhole nightmare. If you find some good information, let me know and I'll do the same. I don't know if these
Mm.
comments are
But the thing is, the lady involved, she's complaining and then still giving you boundary of how to advise her to get out, because she's seeking for advice, and then she's saying, "I love him," and that's a barrier for anybody that wants to advise her.
it's true. It's not love. You're right. I usually get Michelle My Bell. That's a good one too. That rhymes. Michelle My Bell. That rhymes. Somebody else wrote, worse, he is trying to force her to initiate so he could say it wasn't coercion. OP, his behavior is about controlling you, not about sex. He cares more about controlling you than getting laid or having a happy home or you or your baby. He is going to hurt you and use the baby to manipulate you more. Get away from him. And
Yeah, that
somebody,
person is right.
yeah.
That person
I'm-
is correct. But the lady herself, she needs to use a tongue and count her teeth because she doesn't. She's going to
Yeah,
remain there and get stuck. Just like what that person wrote. She's going to use the child to manipulate her all the time.
yeah.
But I
Once
wonder why people make relationship very hard. Like, why the stress? Normally, we are in relationships to free ourselves from some kind of trauma, some burden, just a safe environment.
yeah.
You are
It's,
literally blinded by love. They apologize and do it again. Yes.
it's
Mhm.
just these statements. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
A
Yeah.
lot of people. That's why people say there are two kinds of people in the world that you cannot advise: the person in love and the person with money. You can't advise those two people. So, for a woman like this, after writing this whole issue, and then she still puts a barrier for you not to be able to advise her of what to do. She's telling you, I love him. It's
As,
easy to communicate with, you know?
as Irene,
So
as
it's hard
Irene,
to advise.
say, as Irene likes to say, it's gaslighting. Gaslighting
Yeah. The guy is gaslighting her too and manipulating her. Yes.
is gaslighting her way too much. Way
Uh-huh.
too much. Okay? So, yeah.
It's hard
It's
to
hard to
describe. I've been
describe.
in that situation before.
Oh, yeah, it's rough. Yeah,
Hmm.
bet. Absolutely. You know, like,
But the thing is, even if for somebody that have had that experience before, because me too, I would say I've had that experience before. For somebody that have had that experience before, 99% of the time is you're confused. You
Mhm.
don't know which direction to go. That's just the reason why you can get stuck in a situation like that. You don't know what to do. You don't know direction to go. And even if you seek for advice, you still not be able to diagnose that advice. I mean, to digest the advice and take action. You won't still be able until your eyes are finally open and clear
Yeah,
before you take your decision yourself. Yes.
let's see.
And believe me, I have questioned myself after I left. What was I really the right? Was it really the right thing? But it was stay and I do something change life changing for me.
It's true. Yeah,
You just have to take good decisions because at the end of the day, life is too short.
yeah. And a lot of women, they feel they don't have the means to move away.
Exactly. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like today with my mom with an alcoholic father. She had nowhere to go. You know what I'm saying? So um, every situation is different. Not like be on this earth and have kids. Yeah, it's very true. Very, very true. Yep. You got one? You can read one more. 'Cause we got like 7 minutes left, and then I gotta have my dinner. Otherwise, I'll have a headache for the rest of the night. Consider I'm
Well, I don't have
I'll
any more to anyone to read anymore.
so
It's
you just want
just
okay.
which tea are you taking now? The guava.
Guava, yeah. It's my last tea for the night. My kids come first. I couldn't leave them with him. Oh yeah, that's for sure. Absolutely. Yeah, no. Yeah. Definitely agree with that 100%, And there are the flip side of it too. There are women that are abusive towards husbands. It's rare, but it
Yes.
does happen, you know. So it's rare, but it
But the
does.
women, the women that abuse their husbands, I think it's the men that allow them.
Well, I would think so because I'm not going
Yes.
to you to abuse me. You know, it would. I would
Do
never
you
let.
know? Yeah. Do you know that a woman that respects her husband, she acts like a child towards her husband.
Uh,
She's vulnerable. She's a baby. She's a baby. She's a child around the man.
yeah.
But the woman that doesn't respect her husband, she acts like a man in the relationship.
Hmm.
When I mean she acts like a man, you are gonna cook, clean, wash, take care of the house, still go out there to provide, still come back and protect the home. She
Yeah.
is there just lounging. And if you make noise, she says a lot of things about you. No
Hmm.
respect. If you're not even careful, in the other room, you get nothing. So
Yeah.
it's just for you as a man to be able to differentiate from this type of a woman. If you are in a relationship, you should know what you're going to have when you are finally married.
Yeah.
Because what you take inside your dating time is this: if you don't resolve it, talk about it and resolve it, you're going to extend it into your marriage, and it's going to cause a lot of calamity.
Hmm.
So that is terrible.
Don't mind me. I'm just checking something here on
Do
the
you know
back.
I've seen a woman that beats her husband.
Oh, really?
She beats him up. Yeah. When we were little, our neighbor back then, she used to beat the man, like it's funny thing is the society we live in would not allow the man to be able to complain. You know, a man cannot go on the street and be like, "My wife beats me up. My wife abuses me." People are not going to believe him. They will
Yeah.
laugh at him, be like, "How can you say your wife is, you know,
Yeah.
doing those things to you?" People won't believe because
Exactly.
they believe a man should be strong and strong-willed.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not all men that are strong-willed.
It's
But the
true.
statistic shows that it's women that are mostly abused than men.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, gotta go cook. I'll see you both around later on. Have a great rest of your
All right.
day.
Thank you for
Thank you,
coming. Effie.
Michelle.
We
Thank you for
appreciate
staying and joining our conversation. Thank you.
it. Absolutely. Yeah. Have yourself a great night. Yeah. And it'd be great to see you in the future. Yeah. You good
Yeah.
conversation. So,
Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you for joining the live. I had fun, even with all these network issues I
yeah.
was having. I
Always good.
enjoyed it. And I'm very proud of you today. You know why? You decided to keep me aside and hit it hard on the live. You're like, you told me if you're not joining this live, I'm going to stay on the live all by myself. I'm going to do the live
I
with you or
understand.
without you. That was nice.
I didn't want to. I didn't want to.
Disappoint. Yeah,
Listen to people. Yeah. Hold on.
that was nice.
I'm checking some stuff in studio right now. So just give me a second.
Okay.
We only got a couple more
Yeah,
minutes.
because our time is fast spent.
Yeah.
Mm. Today I'm going to sleep like a log of wood, man.
We got a
Wow.
high. I just
2025.
I just published a highlight from this video, a 5 minute highlight. I don't know what it's about, but I just monetized it and published it. So we'll see what that looks like later.
Okay.
It's from
I
the
hope you
40.
will be able to get this last part that we're talking you're reading those Reddit discussions. I hope it's close to that.
Yeah. So it's from the 40-45 to the 45-45
Oh,
mark.
okay. That means
So
it's the Reddit discussion. That's a good highlight. I like the way YouTube is acting now with this highlight thing. I like it because you'll be able to, like, if you don't have time to create content, you'll be able to post your highlights on your live stream. For those that were not able to join your live, you'll be able to watch those highlights. So that's good.
yeah. And subscribers. The Harry Experience. I know who that is. Ghetto Joe 83. When do these people subscribe?
Okay. Come back this way. Let's sign off so that you can make your dinner, okay?
It's not a minute yet. An hour yet. Okay.
Oh, we're going to stay for an hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me go to the last 7 days. Okay, nobody for the last 7 days. Yeah.
How many minutes have we been live?
How many? What?
How many minutes have we been live?
1 hour and 1 hour and 17 seconds now. So
Oh, we use 1 hour. Even plus all my. Let me come in. I'm coming back. I'm going this. I'm doing. Man, this network really messed me up today.
all right, guys.
It
It
really
was
messed
great.
me up.
We had a good time. Let's go up before the 101. It's been great. And we'll see you guys when we see you. We'll try to do one once a week now. Until then,
Yeah.
peace out.
Keep on keeping on with Sean and Irene. Until
Yeah.
then, peace out.
That. Yep.